Hey everybody, Shiny Sephiroth here once again with another X-War win. And another one I'm very proud of because I beat it on the very first try. Just looked at it really quick and I figured that the rest of my teams would follow through. So here I had Godslayer on the far left hand side, hoping to take out Poseidon, or Goddess of the Ocean I think her name is, right out of the gate with time, which we were able to do. Unfortunately, we did trigger by accident Kuipon in the beginning, so it gave some people a little extra health that allowed them to survive long enough to kill two members of my team so that we didn't get the 3-star rating. But that is rectifiable. We can easily do that later in the future. So this battle right here, oh, and then the previous one you saw that I did the same strategy as 4640 or 4540, wherein I risked having light there without controlling the team because I figured Godslayer could decimate pretty quickly. Here I was a little afraid of Satan and Aboriginal, and Biowolf to be honest. So I made sure to have Ivy up front and center and give my control team to these guys because I figured they could ensure that we, stopped anybody from doing any shenanigans while Laura and Indira just slowly devastated their lives. So pretty simple, pretty quick. Now let's go over to battle number 3, if it ever loads. Hello? Okay. So this team here, we're facing once again Kuipon, and we do have a Thinker, and we have a Rockefeller in the front row as well. So that's a really tanky front lineup that's going to make it hard for us to get to Chloris in the back and stop her from releasing her Sand Golem in round 2. So the strategy here was to have Pierre and Forest Dancer try to chip away as quickly as possible through everybody, with Chloris being able to ramp up her power over time. With Thinker and Paladin, as you can see, I didn't even switch up their lineup for 4540. They're still stacked like that. Probably would have been easier and better if Pierre had been in the back row, but I was rushing through it. And so we have our friend Alpha here making sure that we're able to do some good stuff, paralyzing the other team so that they don't have as much power against us. And as you can see right there, you see Chloris is starting to amp up. And luckily, we have not activated Kuipon at all, so we're able to do that and get rid of Chloris with milliseconds left before round 2 ended. So that was very serendipitous timing. I'm glad that worked out. And so now it's just a waiting game. You see Chloris is getting more and more powerful. And Thinker and Paladin are still holding up the fort to get everybody strong, or defense and endurable. But I mean, every Titan has to fall sometime. But thankfully, the rest of the team is still able to carry and support, and we still have Paladin. Not as much as somebody like Thinker, but she's still helping buoy us up with her defense, and she does have Radiance on her as well, so that helps. And then this battle here is with my weakest team, but that's one of the reasons I put balance on this team, so you can essentially turn off the opponents. Balance, I was severely underrating how, and I know every time I talk about him, I say something like this, but every time I use him, I get more and more impressed. Luckily, Yi and Camp were able to really hold down the fort defense-wise and help us be able to survive. I made sure to, I decided it made more sense to have Valkyrie target the middle lane instead of trying to start from scratch on the far left-hand side. And then you have Balance there. You'll see once the shield drops that he shut down the entire opponent team. So now they're just sitting ducks. I mean, he's better than Ivy, to be honest. I just wish that he was outside of Legendary Plus, or not Legendary Plus, Epic Plus. Unfortunately, Camp did die, but he lasted a lot longer than he would have thanks to the luminous artifact that Lucy is holding. So that was really great. Then we got that right there. Complete devastation. And now, there's no reason to even sit here and wait to see what happens. Valkyrie is going to go, or Toko, they're just going to go and decimate. So let's go ahead and skip that right there. We finished. Da-da-da! Sorry to make that so anticlimactic. All right, so let's go ahead and get some monies. The 2,200 diamonds I just got from level 1. I mean, this is like 4 or 5 minutes after I beat 4540. So I mean, for me, that's still fresh, and so I'm really happy that I'm able to get my gems up here because I used a lot of them up for different upgrades. So let's go ahead and check out over here. And I clicked the wrong thing, but I went ahead and I took advantage of it. Now let's go ahead and see the teams. Just wanted to bring special attention to this right here. That was one of the reasons why I was able to do so well in the first round. I did make sure to set Godslayer's talent here to 2 because both Goddess of the Ocean and Time fell under that category. So he, instead of just doing normal or even less damage than normal, it was amplified against like mages and whatnot. So just a little thing to point out there. All right, everybody, I hope that was helpful. Thank you so very much for being a part of this channel, you veteran pigeons. Please let me know what else you guys like to see in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace!